I, I removed the cover just to show you guys. See how dirty this water is. Look. Hello guys, it's Miss Benny here. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for all the messages. So guys, if you are new to this channel, you join the community by clicking the red button that says subscribe, and then share the video to your friend and family. So my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining us today. I will be showing you guys, I know it's been a while, I'll be showing you guys today the reason why I've been off YouTube for many months now. And today, my returning subscribers, you all know that last year I uploaded one of my video about the water in our new house. So here is the full video. I'll be sharing with you what happened and everything that went down, how we fix it and all of that. That's all you guys are about to see here. And before I go further, I want to say thank you to many of my YouTubers that call me, like Share with Love, Sassy Too Much, Natia, Life of Sweden, Tehi Blessed. I want to say thank you all guys for watching out for your girl. I really appreciate. So stay tuned as you watch the full video. So for my new subscribers that maybe this video will be new to you guys, I will link the video, the first one I made last year, under this video, and you check it out so you understand this full video.
Okay, hey guys, I'm Andy. I'm the owner of New Life Water, and it's a pleasure to help these guys fix their water.
Yeah.
And I want to show you, first of all, if you look inside of that pipe, you see that? That's the water that was coming straight out of the well, which is back over here. So if you'll look back here and see that plumbing, you see that?
Yeah.
So what we did was we cut the lines, and now the water that's coming from right over here is going up and into this retention tank. So all of this water in here, there's 80 gallons of water.
Okay.
So if you use a gallon of water in the inside and you turn the tub on,
yeah,
it's going to come out of here.
Okay.
And where it's going is it's going through this filter first. This is full of chlorinated water.
Okay.
Okay, chlorine is coming in here from this chlorine.
So that one.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're killing all of the bacteria. We're taking out all the iron and flushing it to the bottom.
Okay.
And then it's going to go through this tank, and we're going to take the chlorine back out of it.
Okay.
And then it's going to go to the second tank, and that's going to remove the rest of the iron and all the sediment, and it's going to really soften the water. So you'll have no discoloration, and then it goes into the home.
Okay.
So before today, all you had was that blue tank back there,
yeah,
and the water was coming straight out of the well into the home. Now it's going through multiple stages of filtration, and now your water is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, Andy. So, what really happened to the, okay, like you say just coming direct, there's no filter, nothing, so we're having direct water from the ground. That was the reason why
you guys are on a well.
Okay.
And every well is different. Some wells have sulfur, which gives you really stinky water, which you guys didn't have.
Okay.
You guys had high levels of iron.
Oh, okay.
And iron, and you have tannins, which
Okay.
is a natural substance where the discoloration is the water. It makes it all brown. So you guys had all that nasty looking water. Wasn't necessarily, I won't say unhealthy, but if there's bacteria in that iron, then it can get into the body, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's I feel it's not healthy because anytime I take my bath, I always scratch myself, like, okay.
Yeah, and that was what was in it, and every well is different. That's why we always test each one.
Okay.
Completely different than city water. City water doesn't have any discoloration. City water is already chlorinated because that's the cheapest and easiest way to kill bacteria.
Oh.
So, but what they do is they over-chlorinate it and just leave it in there. Well, we over-chlorinate it here at the well, and then we take it back out through this first stage of filtration.
Okay.
So you have nice healthy water.
So now we have 2 filter.
Yep.
good.
And really, it's more than that because we're killing
Okay,
it here.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're killing it here, taking it out of it there,
Okay.
removing any iron that's left over.
All right.
And then when it goes into the house, just like you saw with the before and after of your bathtub, you
Yeah.
got awesome water.
So now we can drink this water,
Absolutely.
but not that we will. For me, I'm not gonna drink. But I just want to know if it's possible to drink. That's all. Okay?
Because once it hits this chlorine, everything's dead. Any microbes, anything that's living is now
Okay.
and then it runs through here and we take the chlorine back out of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Andy. That was awesome.
Your pipes, when it's all done, will
Yeah.
look like the inside of this one.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah?
at that.
It'll be clean.
Oh my God. So guys.
You want me to just say 35 gallons. So each month, if it's halfway down, you put 1 gallon. If it's all the way empty, you put 2 gallons. Okay, so that goes right in here, and you get that chlorine, that pinch of paint, it's liquid chlorine, and then you put the hose in here, and you fill it back up. So each month, just make sure that this is topped off. It's either going to be halfway or all the way down, just depends on how much water you use.
So
Okay?
what kind of hose?
Just this hose right here.
Okay.
Just turn the water on and fill that guy up. And every time you put water in here, you got to add chlorine.
So this one is
35 gallons.
35
Okay,
gallons.
and again, how much chlorine
We put 2 gallons
for the whole tank?
for the
for a
whole
full
tank.
Okay.
Yep. In a month, if it's only halfway gone because
Yeah.
you didn't use a ton of water,
Yeah.
you put
Proportionally,
1 gallon.
1
Yep,
gallon.
exactly.
Okay.
And now over here, this is your salt brine tank. Okay? There's 100 pounds of salt in there today. Okay? If this is going to use the salt to clean the softener, which is that second tank.
Okay.
Okay? Now, good catch. So as you look in here, the only true way to know if you need salt is to lift the lid up and look in there. If it's, this is perfect. It's gonna last you for a month and a half, 2 months. As it gets low, throw a bag of 2 in. Always use salt crystals. Do not use pellets.
So where do we
Yes.
get that?
Home Depot, Ace, Lowe's, any of those.
Salt crystals.
Crystals. They have pellets and crystals, but the crystals are the best. Okay? So that's what you do here. Now when you look in here, there's water in here. There's always going to be water in here. And the last thing it does when it goes through its regeneration is it fills up with water. And that's to create that nice salt brine to clean the softener.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So to recap, every other week, drain that guy out. Okay? Once it gets clear, shut it off. As this thing gets low, if it's a half, top it off with the hose, 1 gallon of chlorine. If it's all the way to the bottom and it's almost empty, fill it to the top, 2 gallons of chlorine. Salt crystals, never pellets. But always, you gotta make sure that there's salt in here. No salt, it will not clean. And you know how nasty that water is. That thing needs to be cleaned. It does it every 4 days. Okay?
Cool.
All right.
Pretty straightforward.
And if you have questions, you just call me.
So what about this too?
Yep, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So these two, all you have
Careful.
to do. Okay? Now look. See how that doesn't lift off?
Mm-hmm.
That's because if we get high winds, that thing's not going anywhere.
Okay.
You pinch the back. Simply pinch the back, and it lifts right up. Over here is, if there's a time. Okay? You see it? You just want to make sure that the time is right. It says 3:14. If the time's ever off, call me and I'll tell you how to set it. It's just like an old school alarm clock. Okay, hold that guy. And then this, when you put it back on, just tap it. Just tap it. Same thing here. Squeeze it. It lifts right off. 3:16. It's a minute off. Anyway. But to set the clock, all you do is you just go set clock, hour up, hour down, set clock again, now you minute down, minute up, just like an alarm clock. And I hit set clock again. And that's it. I've already got the settings all set for you. So you don't have to do anything but make sure that there's a clock. And if you were ever to look at this and you pull it up and there's nothing there, that means there's no power and we need to get a new power source. So if we get a big electrical storm and it pops up more. If you guys see power, check the power.
Okay, but it's now plumbed in. Wired in, hardwired.
It's hardwired right down to there.
Okay. Okay.
And we did that for you.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, great.
So
Okay, now guys, these are everything that is being set up, and finally we have everything we need for the water, and hopefully it will be clean. As you can see in this white gallon, I don't know if it's if I'm correct, whatever, you can see that it's a little bit different from the picture I've been showing. And they just finished this now, I think about 20 or 10 minutes ago, and we're having this kind of clean water already. And we don't have all of this before, all this set up before. We only have that blue one before. So yeah, I'm very happy now that everything will be fine from now, and no more dirty water and whatsoever. So yeah, I'm excited. So just this is the water we have right now. If you see the other one that I made before, you see the difference. And this one is just a few minutes ago. I think 10 minutes ago, right? Okay. So he just look at it. So this is toilet. The cover just to show you guys. See how dirty this water is. So the water is good now. So this is what we have been dealing with, you see. Even though I washed this toilet, it will still look like this because the water is not clean. You can see from here, this is the flushing water, right? So right now, I will be cleaning it up. Now that we have clean water, I will clean it up properly right now. I'm going to be using this zip. So what I will do, I will first of all go in with this to scrub. You can see this. See? Very red. Look at that. When the guy came, the man, is it Andre? Something Andrew, yeah. So when he came, he saw this water. He was like, "No, you don't bath with this. No, you don't do anything with this water." I was like, "Where else do you want us to go?" Oh my God, this is bad. I'm just gonna go in with this. Then I'll scrub it with this sponge. I'm going to go in with this sponge and scrub it. Let's see if I can see if there will be better water after this. It's kind of sticky. Smells somehow. So now we have nice clean toilet. See? Oh, I did a great job, but it's not that clear, but it's better now. It's better now. Maybe if I keep doing this all the time, once or twice a week, yeah, we'll get clean one. But now this one is more better. Yeah. Here's the back. Just God. Anyway, we'll get over that now. I'm so excited. That is over now. I'm gonna clean this one right now. And yeah, take my bath. Oh, super excited now. I have a clean bathtub.